When I first started teaching, there was a little girl who never spoke a word, and I went about doing the things that I had to do, tell a lot of stories, engage them in a lot of activities. And one day, she just opened her mouth and she spoke, in so many sentences and never stopped speaking since then. And I was truly, truly very happy to know that, as a teacher, we can influence the lives of young children, even though it may seem like it's impossible. I started my journey as a teacher working in a primary school since 1971. It was then that I realized that a lot of the children who were 6-year-olds coming to school were not able to read or write or even understand very simple instructions. In my mind, were very smart and they loved learning, but it's just that they didn't get a good foundation and they were not really prepared for school. And that really made me think that I should find ways to help these children by going to the early childhood scene and to see how I can actually make a difference to their lives as an early childhood teacher. The challenges that I faced when I became an early childhood teacher was that no one really recognized the importance of being an early childhood educator. It was a very sad thing for me to see this happening during the preschool years. And I was wondering to myself, why can't we find better teachers to teach our children, our future generation? It was truly a struggle finding the best people for the early years. Over the years, when NIEC was put together, a lot more focus on early childhood training, a lot more emphasis on the importance of hiring better teachers and also qualified teachers to work with young children. That is a good move, putting more emphasis on the early childhood years and also raising the standards. So more and more emphasis is a good thing for our future generation. We are getting better trained teachers. When I first started teaching in one of the best preschool in Singapore, it's always very difficult for teachers to understand why some children are not able to cope with the language or not able to interact in classroom. They have difficult moments, but we are there to affect them, to impact their lives, and to guide them, and to encourage them, and to give them a better future. And I hope to inspire every teacher to think about the children, to think about what you can do to change the world. So all the best, to our teachers who are the future change makers, the future leaders. I hope that you will definitely stay on in this industry for as long as you can to impact more lives. We need children to be creative, to be curious, to be confident, to be able to communicate successfully, and also to collaborate and share ideas with the world, so that each and every one of us can make a difference to the world by coming together. And now my hope and future dream for NIEC is that when we try to attract teachers for this industry, we have to find ways to see if they are the right people that we want to train. Not necessarily based on their qualification or their entry point, but based on a lot more other areas that we want to look at, what we think a good teacher should be. So the starting point of getting a teacher into the industry is very, very important.